everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, lucky you back to Lovecraft Country and our journey through the Elder Things ruins in Conarium, and we have reached the sub-basement, I believe. I've always wondered though, we had to use a symbol to activate it to get down to this level. It's probably beyond the scope of the game, but I wonder if you put in other symbols or other levels. Oh, what's this?
This obelisk is dead.
Okay, so that means that the photonic wireless network...
It's not working.
Yes, I got that. Is currently offline, and the only reason I can see is because phosphorescent, possibly radioactive fungus has now appeared everywhere. And these things. Doesn't look like an Elder Thing symbol, so I'm gonna, yep, those are lizards on the side, so I'm gonna guess this is a lizard man version of the light sources that come off the photonic network, because they're more primitive and they're still running without the direct connection, so they require less power. So that flame comes from the combustion caused by cosmic radiation being absorbed by the network. One that we're currently linked to via our idiotic desire to hook ourselves up to a Lovecraftian mind machine. Place apparently requires some maintenance. Okay. And up through here. Take a quick drink. Helps keep the throat from getting parched. Now, the thing is about this city is that the lizardmen moved in after the Elder Things died and apparently worshipped them as gods. Which, you know, of course makes sense, considering how much more intelligent they were, but their accomplishments are crude. Yeah, because these are lizardmen, sarcophagi. We've gone beyond where the Elder Things presence still is. Sarcophagi are, probably holding bodies, of course. Yes, but the Elder Things essentially colonized the ruins and started trying to reverse engineer the many this looks familiar. The many marvels.
This stonework seems weak.
We know what to do with walls in priceless archaeological ruins. We knock them down. 1949, and we're colonialists, damn it. Come on, get absolute destruction. They force you to do a lot of damage there. Put this away. Well, we found a burial chamber. These must be lizardmen corpuses. We've seen illusions of them pop up, which is kind of interesting. Now let's see what we have here. Probably tipping pool. Oh, look, there's a few empty ones. Looks like they had some room left when they sealed this one up. Kind of weird. You think they'd actually exhaust all the room first. Okay. Let's see. Candlelit. Now, it's kind of bizarre to think about these candles running off the photonic network too, but they must. There's not even any wax. It's weird. Okay. A beautifully ornate mask with a reptilian face carved on it. Does not indicate anything of the purpose which served in its day. Well, yoink. Yes. You can probably pawn that for a bit. So my guess is it's a burial mask. I mean, we are among a bunch of dead people here. Dead. Well, people is accurate. They were sentient beings. And apparently their final wish was to be buried next to a wading pool. Or maybe it contains fish they liked, and that's just their version of taking their snacks into the afterlife. Anyways, let's see what we got up here. That's what I said. It's a burial mask. And there's that slime. Again. This looks like they've been stacking the dead here. It seems to be with some level of respect. System's still down.
This obelisk is dead.
Yeah, system's still down. I got it. And in order to get through here, I'm gonna need to charge. Yeah, my lizard pod. I don't know exactly what to call it, but actually no, it would be the Elder Things, wouldn't it? Who created it? So I need to find the network and turn it back on. Alright. So this way, I guess. Or is this the way I came? It turned around in here so easily. Yeah, I think this is the way I came. Anyways. Yes, Frank can sprint for short distances. Apparently, despite being on a major archaeological dig, he decided not to do any of the hard work himself, as he's a gentleman. That was for the disposable individuals he brought along. Let's see. This is the area that's blocked off, right? Right, so I'm gonna have to be in this direction, and I hear the wind. Now, if I remember correctly... Wind usually indicates... Ah, there it is. A connection to outside, which is where the photonic network system is connected. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's a secret passage again. I'm getting turned around. It's not up here. I swear it was up here. Ah, I missed this. There we go. Now, sound cues. Good. Oh, it's always a sign of a good game dev. Yeesh. This needs a cleanup. Now, here's the thing. You'd think that, you know, we'd be calling in, like, the British Museum and, like, say, oh my god, we found evidence of alien races that predated humanity, and look at these ruins, and the system of technology should be reverse engineered so we can make a much better bomb out of it. But no. We're just chilling here doing drugs and subjecting ourselves to alien radiation. Like a good, proper British gentleman. Now, these unfinished sections, I'm thinking this is probably back to the Elder Things time running the place. Because they don't need finished anything, really. And my guess is these arches and such were added by the lizard men who have much more appreciation of a terrestrial geometry like we have. Ah, here we go. Now I can hear it. Aha. Now, one of the things we probably can do... This thing tends to detect the photonic radiation. Yep, there it is. And there goes my head.
Yes, it is depicted here. Our gateway out of this world.
Wait.
These reliefs clearly portray ancient Conarium. The thing I have been searching for my whole life. As much as I can understand, that one depicts a seemingly dead city as an ever-living organism with lots of mummified bodies connected to the device.
What?
Incredible. And the other one depicts an ancient Conarium which is connected to another one, most probably outside of this planet or maybe out of this dimension. Oh my. This is just marvelous.
Your idea and marvelous and mine do not coincide. Holy shit. Are you telling... Alright, first of all, the Conarium device that we created is connected us to the psychic network, but the problem is that apparently all those dead people passing aren't dead. They're connected to the same network. That white thing must be the sysadmin, you know, saying, oh my god, unauthorized access. And yet there's the photonic system generators here. Oh my god. And we're connected to other Conarium and other dimensions and realities. Do we have, like, Cthulhu's text number? Alright, let's get the system online. I'm sure it's a horrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyways. Looks like we're already generating telekinetic abilities. To say, Frank? Anyways. So yeah, the powers are back on. His network should be waking up soon. I'm sure that being... Oh, there we go.
I can't bear the pain anymore.
Well, God, of course not. You can't. You've been hacking into, Cthulhu's Wi-Fi unauthorized. It's not Cthulhu. It's the lizard peoples, I think. The Elder Things? Could they have created it and the lizard men hooked their system up to it? I mean, well, that actually kind of makes sense. If you think about it, there's some crazy, crazy people in our world who think they can put their consciousness inside, brains. I mean, the consciousness inside machines and live in simulations for the rest of their life, with the complete misunderstanding of what consciousness is, because it ain't just a rogue piece of software in your brain, then distributed entirely throughout the body. This is the biologist talking. I mean, did you honestly think that we're just a bunch of matrices? No, we're a biofeedback system, which is why these guys who hook their entire body to it are smarter, if you want to look at it that way. All right, let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh God, busted! What's he doing? Okay, that looks bad. That looks really... Oh, screw this! GTFO. See if we can lose him down here. Come on, come on. There we are. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we're going to try to circle around. Get past him. Oh, fuck me, this shit. Ah! No. Connection terminated. Here we go. Okay, move. Right then, we need to get away from the white guy. He screws us up bad. Away from the central corridor. He seems to hang around there. Alright. Let's see if we can lure these guys around. Or the long way, perhaps. No, we don't want to get trapped back there. It's a dead end. Go this way. Just keep moving. Whatever you do, just keep moving. Keep moving. Don't look back, Frank. I think we got it. I think we're clear. Don't run out of breath on me. Oh, God. Just keep moving. Crap. Hi. I'm willing to talk about paying for this, usual services. Oh, God. The hell? Okay, apparently that worked.
All these must be the products of my disordered imagination and nothing more.
Oh yeah, that's exactly true. That's why we were erased. This is kind of freaky, actually. Thing is, I'm getting to wonder with all these glitches, are we actually in a physical world? Remember, we hooked ourselves up to the Conarium. Are we in some sort of virtual alien matrix that's preserving these undead minds and we've decided to chill with them? Because that sounds like an awesome idea, really. Anyways, let's get on to the next part. Let's get our lizard... that's the wrong one. Let's get our lizard pod up and running. I don't know. This one... Ugh. It only holds a charge for 10 seconds, I swear. There we go. A little alarm lets us know we've hit 100% charge. How if I could send email with this thing? But no, it's just a doorknob. Alright. Yeah, I know. Point of no return and all that. Poke around a bit. I'd like to... Golden Bossman. That's interesting. Oh look, they've got a coffin to put me in. And maybe we can have Dr. Faust in the other one. Please totally be a statues and not just waiting to jump on me, okay? We cool? We cool. Aha, as I suspected. They're worshipping the Elder Things, which you see here in their winged glory, because the later generations lost their wings. They flew in here from space because... Oh, what's this? They can do that. Fungus can fly through space. They and Nigo. Alright, cool. Ancient reptilian instrument with ancient musical instrument with elaborate ornamentations that are reptilian in nature. Still looks playable. Come on, do it. Oh, bloody hell! It's just a trophy item. I can't interface with it, interconnect with it. Anything over here? No. Well, apparently we can get past here, which is good. Or a certain definition of good. I know what that means.
I don't know if anybody reads this, or if there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid, even from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish scenes described in the release I come across every now and then. We were not meant to be here.
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust, are you there? Answer me, please!
Okay, well, this is the traditional apocalyptic log by a Lovecraftian protagonist, and, as they go, I give it a 7 out of 10. It was nice, a bit short, but it did give the flowery speech, and, ruminations on mankind's doomed nature as a small, insignificant speck within the larger cosmic void. So yeah, okay, cool. Faust gives his. I kind of hope I get a chance to do mine. Let's see. Actually, I've never actually tried this. Cool. Let's see if we can do this.
Dr. Faust, do you read me? Over.
Nope.
No answer.
Well, he's probably, writhing in existential angst as we're speaking. Oh man, there's bringing a lot of leaks around here. But yeah, this basalt area, I think, more lines itself with the Elder Things. Because they would have had the large cavernous section here when they could fly, and they created the walkways they no longer could. But Lizardmen added these... Did I see something moving? Added these braziers and candles, which are more primitive versions of the photonic crystalline structure. So the Lizardmen hacked the Conarium system, but or did they invent it? Because if it's based on the photonic system, that's probably... Hey, that's cool. It's probably... This looks ominous. Yeah, I'm gonna have another headache here, aren't I? That means the Elder Things would have built it. And the Elder Things are transdimensional. Oh, hang on. Let's see a prayer meeting. Oh, with a ornate sacrificial dagger, wholly intact and still amazingly sharp even after all those years of desolation. The elaborate carving on the curious metal surfaces signifying a reptilian nature. So yeah, the thing is, the other things were scientists. They didn't... And the guy's been there a while. They didn't run around sacrificing things to... What the... Is that a face hugger? Well... Technically, yeah, the Aliens universe is a Lovecraftian one because H.R. Geiger, who designed the Alien, based it off Lovecraftian concepts, you know, just, you know, decided to change it for the later 20th century to a science fiction of that period, because Lovecraft was a science fiction writer. Everything we're doing here is based on science, no magic. We're dealing with a photonic network of psychically linked mummified minds, probably gone mad long ago, our own versions of mad science, and apparently, yeah, xenomorphs. But if the xenomorphs are Lovecraftian, since it's a shared universe, that means the Predator's also Lovecraftian. And whatever's crossed over with the Predator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, is also in the Lovecraftian universe. This is awesome. It's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but it's Cthulhu. Let's see what we got here. Nothing good, I'm sure. Might as well. Oh, that's not good. Since all the visual terrors usually let me know something's up, I'm just gonna say this thing's next to useless. Looks like the Matrix is losing processing power. Ah, we're saving it. Now, if you recall the beginning of the game, this is exactly what happened before. So, I'm calling it. We're in a virtual network. This is not reality, because it looks recreated Faust's property. See, all those flashbacks we've been having are Faust's recreation of his own mansion, which you'd think he would imagine in better shape. This is probably resemble... Sorry.
I believe.
Oh, hi.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Ah, so we're gonna go whole eyeless here again in a moment, which makes sense. I mean, if we've connected ourselves to a virtual network, then, I wonder why we're thinking about ice and, lonely vistas. Yeah, there was a giant Conarium here before. Now it's just, the hell is that? Tentacles? Are you having a Cthulhu reference in an Elder Things story? Or do you just really into hentai? Let's find out. What? Can't see his face this time? Sigh. Huh? The hell? You calm down. You don't see that thing. Wait. What?
Was that a sheer delusion?
I'm guessing yes. I think... No, wait. This is the sheer delusion, too. Because... Yeah, this is the recreation of the mansion by, Faust. This is Faust's memories come manifest. Ah, left us a note, too. Ah. This is 1944, 5 years before the expedition. Having heightened my knowledge of arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of universalists, whether definitions exist within the nature of things or mere conceptions, illusionary and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects infinitely narrow. We see things only as they are constructed to see them, and gain no idea of their absolute nature. Ah, I see he's a sophist. So what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in? Is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? Well, you die, so yes. What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the 10 years of my rough life. My God, he's been doing this since before the war? Wait, this is during the war. When was Germany bombed? Okay, this point, 1944. He should be over in... He's British. He should be over somewhere else shooting Germans. Oh, he probably spot his way out of there. Anyways, let's see. Last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived with the undulating echoes of those scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost among the flocks. But yesterday, I finally found some answers. During our last session, Frank and I... Okay, so we started doing this 5 years ago, at least. Even though the results are blurry, we have empirical proof of what we saw out there. Okay. Drama. Excellent. Alright, secrets. 5 of them. That's it weird. Huh. I thought you counted that room as a secret, or the mask. Anyways, let's see where we're at. Or where we're virtually at. Oh, cool. Since we don't actually have the items, and we got a whole bunch of dream catchers. Think about it. Virtual worlds are dreams, and these are trying to defend ourselves from thing. But I'm guessing these, since, you know, we're white people, we're not doing it right. Okay. Essentially white people in the 1940s. Good day, sir.
We need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Yeah. Because I'm willing to bet you raided a lot of native cultures for this. Ugh, nuts. Alright then. If we're going to start doing a detailed tour around here, I think I'm going to cut this one a bit short. And we'll go to a, let's see. How much more is there? Wow. Entire house. Okay. So yeah, we'll just save that for next episode. It's going to cut it a bit short, but I want to give this stuff a good once over and see what's see what it's like. So, okay. So, guess I will see you next episode in Lovecraft Country. This is Fantastic World saying farewell from inside of an alien matrix called Conarium. See you next episode.